run a property here at back of Byerley Park. We've got about 80 acres here. So this was part of the original Byerley Park, and it's been subdivided off, and now Emma and I and our family own it. We've got our own track on it, about 1800 metre track, swimming pool, walker. There's 34 boxes, arena. We've got 2 apprentices, Masa Hasasumi and Ace Lawson Carroll. One's a senior apprentice, obviously, and one's just starting off.
Yeah, we've had apprentices right through, and a lot of it is just having probably a good support crew around them, and also someone that's going to trust them and just give them a little bit of opportunity. We have also the academy. They come and do a bit of helping out, so that's kind of a new introduction to Byerley Park. So we're trying to help them out a bit and trying to teach them the different things that you can do within racing.
And that probably led to me getting involved in the Trainers Association. Got the opportunity to become the president. Yeah, I really enjoy that, trying to put something back into it and maybe help, get a new direction for racing, the way we want to see racing going. And then we also got Hamish McNeil working for us. He's a jumps jockey. Emma does a bit of riding still, and yeah, we just all fill in the gaps where we can.
I came from a sport horse background. I met Shaun 21 years ago, and he was training racehorses then.
Family's obviously been involved in it a lot. My father trained racehorses, so I trained horses with him for a start, and just to be involved in it all my life.
We started training jumpers because Kim has always been involved in the jumpers, and he had sold some to the Queen Mother years and years and years ago, so there was always an interest. I've always wanted to have jumpers, and I've always liked it, so we've dabbled in a few. It's something else for the stayers to go on to.
Yeah, we've always enjoyed training stayers, so it's just a progression probably to go forward to jumping, and I had a little bit of a taste of it when I went over and I worked for Martin Pipe in England when I was over playing rugby there, so yeah, that was exciting, sort of watching the jumpers, and it's an exciting sport.
And I think once you've been involved in jumping, I think it's really hard not to want a bit more of it.
They're really genuine horses, and yeah, good people too.
We probably do a little bit, probably a bit more sport horsey, like as long as you've got the basic work in the beginning. So we don't do a lot of galloping with them, but a lot of leg work, a lot of, so the older horses, a lot of cardio work. We only keep the jumps little and let them get really confident over little fences, confident in their own stride without a rider or another horse in a race dictating that. So it's just really just all the groundwork, and I think once you've got the groundwork, the next stages of racing comes a lot easier.
They're doing a lot of miles, jumpers, so you're on them for longer. They're doing a lot of different things.
I mean, they really love routine, but they like variation in work. Obviously you can have a fast horse and there's a good racehorse, but you really need to put the groundwork in with jumpers, and it's a lot of trust, I think, for the jumpers as well. So there's a lot of work and a lot of time that goes into it, so it's a lot of like end satisfaction. That's what I probably get from it, is the end result. So we've got a lot of green new maiden jumpers. They'll be progressing through the season. We've got a couple of early starters that will like a bit firmer track, and then we've got some that will go on a heavier track. 2 season jumpers.
Yeah, Delegate and Cabello Noir. Yeah, hopefully we can find a star out of them.
I think we're just progressing as, trainers as well. We've had a lot of horses that have been from other stables, and we've kind of got them as the last resort. The last year or so we've had some better horses, and we've had a lot of horses that we've got taken or sent over to Australia or been bought by Australians. Alright Guru.
Alright Guru won the Kenny Brown last year. So yeah. I feel jumps racing is essential to New Zealand because first is the people that are involved in it. A lot of jumps jockeys and people that are educating jumping horses are track work riders, so they're really important for our industry, and they go on to be people that are breaking in our horses and really good horse people, so which we need, and it's another avenue for horses once they've sort of finished a flat career as well, to get into jumping. And some horses just love jumping and love racing, so they're the ones that keep carrying on to their 10 and 11, and yeah, it's just part of our fabric in New Zealand, so it needs to keep going.